In a span of less than 12 months, the third most valuable stablecoin imploded, crypto lender Celsius went bankrupt, Lunar's Doquan went on the lam, the mastermind behind the Mango market crash was taken into custody, and the US Congress's crypto darling was arrested and subsequently flown back to the USA and handcuffed. But before any of these events, each of the con men who were responsible for these fiascos, they openly flaunted their art of grift on crypto Twitter. Abraham Eisenberg, the crypto trader behind the $110 million exploit of decentralized exchange Mango markets, had just pulled off a sizable online heist that involved stealing from an exchange, then holding those funds for ransom until the Mango market community decided to pay him a sum of nearly $50 million. He even convinced the Mango community not to pursue criminal investigations. He then went on to do what all cyber criminals wishing to maintain a low profile do. He began shitposting and bragging about it on Twitter from an account bearing his legal name and featuring a profile picture of himself. This dirtbag had even posted an article on the Substack page titled "How Our Team Makes Millions in Crypto Risk-Free by Exploiting Crypto Markets for Fun and Profit." Genius and stealthy. But ironically, another tweet serves as the perfect twist on this story when harmless banter regarding Eisenberg's incorrect use of the inverse brawl tag with Sheik Swampert. Is that Swampert or Swampere? I mean, maybe he's French. Saying you can't call inverse brawl on yourself, dude. And in his trademark arrogance, Eisenberg retorted, "What are you gonna do? Arrest me?" Well, Eisenberg has actually been arrested and is now facing market manipulation charges over the Mango market's exploit, which he had consistently maintained was a highly profitable trading strategy facilitated via legal open market actions. In the now famous words of this sheik, "Rest in peace, bozo." Just as things were unraveling for the algorithmic stablecoin, formerly known as Terra USD, with the coin falling below its dollar peg, the founder of Terraform Labs, Do Kwon, decided to tweet out a message of false reassurance. And in it he said, "Deploying more capital, steady lads." Well, he was clearly full of Since we all know what happened after that, the Terra ecosystem rapidly collapsed in May of 2022 and saw more than $40 billion wiped away from the market within a single month. Substantial harassment, compounding legal problems, and a full-scale investigation launched by the Seoulpolice resulted in the crypto hustler going radio silent soon after, although he has since resurfaced to shill his new project after allegedly absconding to Serbia, a nation, by the way, who has no extradition agreement with South Korea. And of course, right before that, he posted that he was not on the run. Now, amid that Luna fiasco, rumors surfaced that Celsius Network had their own liquidity issues and could be headed for financial trouble themselves. Meanwhile, others claimed that the firm had already been completely wiped out. But a good grifter is always quick to deploy smoke and mirrors, and Alex Mashinsky, he did just that by stating in a May 12 tweet, "Notwithstanding the extreme market volatility, Celsius has not experienced any significant losses." He also then added,
"All funds are safe."
Then further echoed those false sentiments through his company's Twitter page by implying that he and Celsius were somehow more trustworthy than traditional banks. He said, "If you don't have free and unlimited access to your own funds, are they really your funds?" Following up with, "Unbank yourself with Celsius." A month later, on June 12th, Celsius stopped all customer draws, and the very next day, it filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, and currently users are still battling to get even a portion of their funds back. By the way, Alex's wife added fuel to the fire, an insult to injury, when she began mocking victimized customers by selling t-shirts emblazoned with an updated version of the company motto that read, "Unbankrupt yourself." But hey, how can you not trust a human whose avatar is a JPEG portraying himself as the embodiment of space-age Julius Caesar? Nothing narcissistic or scammy there, although I do believe he should now have to update it to a likeness of Nero instead, and his wife can even change hers to Marie Antoinette. This will allow her to at least better depict her let them eat cake attitude. What say you? SamBankman-Fried, the former boss of Alameda Research, blessed us with an endless amount of statements that are equally terrible. He too lied about assets are fine shortly before his company filed for bankruptcy. This sparked a frenzy on Twitter when he began posting a series of seemingly random letters that ultimately spelled out what happened. He later claimed that he was making it all up as he goes along and couldn't remember the details. Some speculate that those tweets were just a desperate attempt to avoid legal action or even jail time. Meanwhile, others think they might have been related to the departure of Alameda's co-CEO, Sam Trabucco, who was known for ending his tweets with, "What happened?" Before all that, the FTX founder first made Twitter headlines when he engaged in a heated exchange with crypto trader CoinMamba. The argument started when CoinMamba suggested that Solana was a great opportunity to short at a price of $3. This incensed Sam Bankman-Fried. and a Twitter catfight ensued. With his privileged blue blood boiling, he offered to buy as much Solana as Coin Mama had for $3 and ended his proposal by telling Coin Mama to go f*** off. Displaying his MIT negotiating skills, no doubt, that comment became legendary in the crypto community, especially after the price of Solana soared up to an all-time high of $260. However, Coin Mama had a last laugh when SamBankman-Fried's company collapsed a year later, using Sam's own words and tweeting a victorious, "I'll buy everything you have right now at $3. Sell me all you want, then go f*** off," proving that revenge really is a tasty dish and even more delicious when it's served cold.
Okay now, dig in.
If universal karma is real and legal ramifications ever deservedly catch up with this entire lot, Sam Bankman-Fried, Abraham Eisenberg, Do Kwon, and Alex Mashinsky might look back on their public display of asininity and wish that they had hired a social media advisor or simply logged off Twitter. Me personally, I love the fact that free speech and open platforms have enabled them to incriminate themselves in such a public manner. Let's hope that the justice system sees it that way as well. Godspeed.